What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Box Clinic. Y'all know what it is. And give my final thoughts on Lamont Peterson, Errol Spence, IBF title fight, and Robert Easter Jr. hybrid Fortuna fight that was supposed to be a title fight that looks like even right now, Fortuna, I don't know if he made the weight, but the last tweet I seen don't look like he really made the weight. But still should be an excellent fight. We get into Errol, we squeeze in Eastern, Fortuna in the end, and Errol made weight, 147 flat. Peterson came in 146 and a half, I believe, well under the 147 rate as I expected him to. And y'all know the prediction on this fight. I think I picked Spence to like 5 or 6 rounds. I just feel that whatever Peterson brings to the table, Spence does it better. This is a stepping stone fight. This only guy that stepped up for both guys. Guys weren't willing to fight Peterson. People weren't willing to fight Spence, according to Barry Hunter, and both Spence and Barry Hunter called guys out. But one thing I can tell is Lamont Peterson is calm before the storm. He's at peace. He knows what he's going through. He's a warrior. They both did USADA testing for this fight, if you're wondering. And Spence is hungry. He wants to get the ball rolling. He wants it now. And sometimes you can't, hit a ninth inning home run to win the game and walk off. I mean, sometimes it's not like that in boxing. It'll come when it comes. So Spence, I know he's hungry. You know how a jackrabbit is. They jumping around. They're happy. They're ready. And he's getting a little, trigger happy right now. And like I could just tell him, it'll come. It'll come. It's God's will. You'll get the big fight. You just got to be patient. It's never good when your hands is in somebody else. I mean, when your life is in somebody else's hands. In boxing, is his life. It's how he feeds his family, and he wants it now. At 28 years old, he wants it now. But he's on Keith Thurman time, and that's one time, and he gonna have to wait. And Keith Thurman is playing this position, what many other boxers have done in the past. And but as far as the fight going out, I mean, for Peterson to win, it's going limit to mistakes. But what people don't realize with Peterson is, I mean, he's undisciplined in the ring. He's not disciplined. Like when T said, he traded a hook with a hooker many times with Victor Ortiz. He tried to trade with the bigger puncher, and he just falls victim to being a warrior. He's not going to stick to the game plan. Whatever it may be, he's going to fall because at the end of the day, he's a banger. And you can't bang with a bigger puncher and a more physically strongly in line than Errol Spence, who seems to got that go. And even the Kell Brook fight, when Kell Brook was tiring down, it seems like he could have won 15 or 20 rounds with Kell Brook and Errol Spence. So, I mean, if this guy really can go 12, he works hard and he's in shape like everybody say he's in, I mean, Lamont could take him to the deep end, but, Lamont might be the guy that get drowned. If this guy's a workhorse like they say he is. But, for Peterson, it's going to be about, changing the climate of the weather. Use that analogy constantly throughout the round. Fighting on the inside a little bit. I know we talked about in the live show that they don't think he'll be able to tie up Spence, but sometimes you can smother. I mean, you might use some dirty tactics. You might have to dip in with your head and boom and tie him up. I mean, turn him. Don't move backwards. The jab, put his jab right down his throat. Fight him in the range, kind of freeze him in the pocket. When he get ready to punch, put the jab in his face and step over. And turn him. I mean, fight him from a distance, kind of move a little bit. By your time, move and dance, jab, pick him apart from the outside. And when Spence got to get set to get, he's one of those guys that has to get set to throw, step over, or stick the jab down his throat if you don't have the energy to step over. For Spence, it's basically, it's probably going to be like a Chris Algieri type of thing and a and the Kell Brook towards the end type of thing where, I don't know if he's going to respect Lamont's power. And Leonard Bundini Bundu type of thing. He might try to walk through Lamont. But it's going entertainment wise, I understand that it doesn't have the excitement build up. But entertainment wise, this is going to be a great fight because Lamont always falls in and fights a war. And that's one of the reasons why I'm picking Spence, because I know Lamont is a warrior. He's a soldier. And he'd rather, die trying than, beg on his knees, and buy time. So that's why I picked Errol Spence. I believe Spence is going to wash him. This is not going to be a contest for Spence. It's going to be entertaining. Lamont going to land punches, but Spence is going to be the one landing the brutal punches. And he going to stop Lamont in the middle round. I can see it going as far as the beginning of the championship rounds, if possible. But, he ain't got nothing for that kid, man. Spence is just on another level, you know. But you talking about Javier Fortuna, and Robert Jr. Fortuna came in way overweight. I think he fought 4 times at lightweight so far, man. I really do think he fought 4 times at lightweight. I looked on BoxRec. People talking about how you moving up in weight. We've been at lightweight for quite some time. If he can't make lightweight, he gonna have a hard time at 140. But you know, Easter, you know, made weight easily. I think he came in a half pound under. No, I know many people thought, if you asked who was gonna miss weight, most people thought it was Easter, being at almost 6 feet, long reach. And Javier Fortuna, you know, used to be a super featherweight, but you know, Fortuna blamed it on the weather, said it kind of threw him off, and you know, take that for a grain of salt. But you know, Fortuna got those wild punches. He don't bring his hands back home. He comes in with his hands down, and if Robert Easter Jr. can stick behind his jab, and when you're fighting a guy with reach and height, and you take a chance, you know, he able to put that jab down your throat and hit you with a counter uppercut like Easter Jr. can, or a right hook. I expect Easter Jr. to knock this guy out. I can't remember what round I picked him, but I picked it by knockout. But it's going to be entertaining. These are going to be the 2 televised cards, Marcus Brown and the guy that Adam Wozniacki, I don't know, the Adam guy that knocked out Spilka last time, Polish guy. He's going to be on Show Extreme as well. And the Show Extreme kicks off at 7 p.m. Showtime time, and you know, it's gonna be a good card. And don't forget, I'm going live with live scoring, starting with the Robert Easter Jr. fight, live reaction with the both Robert Easter Jr. Fortuna and Errol Spence and Lamont Peterson. So don't forget that, man. It's the Boxing Clinic, one time for the one time we gone.